celebration on this Saturday evening. My name is Sharon Fage, and this is Lauren Edmonds, and she has been bringing St. Clair side dishes to QVC for the past few years. And what's special about Lauren is she is second generation in a family that has been crafting these delicious, true Southern side dishes for restaurants across the country. The way that you can bypass finding the particular restaurants where you can get this is to get them at home, but only through QVC.
Right.
$54.75 for 4 signature side dishes from St. Clair's. How are you,
Hello,
my dear?
good to see you, as always.
These, to me, are side dishes. One of them could also double as a dessert because there's a sweetness to it.
Absolutely.
I would just eat this. Like, this is my meal. Like, I would probably eat the mac and cheese for my meal and have something else on the side.
Well, and these are so great for holidays or any time. And this is our ultimate. There's a reason we call it the ultimate side dish sampler.
It was your original.
It was the original. It's the ones that have been the most popular over the last, actually, I think it's 10 years this month that we've been on QVC.
Is it 10?
10 years, yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna say it quickly and then we're gonna go like look at them in depth. That one is the macaroni and cheese casserole. This is your recipe. We've got Southern cornbread dressing, Dutch crust sweet potato casserole, and then the broccoli rice and cheese casserole that you hardly ever get in the other assortments. So we'll begin.
So you're getting all four.
All 4, 2 pounds in each tray, which is, that's a lot of side dish because they're nice and dense and rich.
Yes, and I'm going to start with the mac and cheese. We might need a moment of silence because it looks so delicious right now.
Amy's laughing.
It is so cheesy. This is our classic. I'm having trouble spooning it because it's so thick and creamy.
So thick.
It is so cheesy. It's just the cheese is spooning off or stringing off the
Yeah, we
spoon
wanted to
here.
show you. Look at that.
Yeah, it's just delicious. Look at all that cheese.
So what are the cheeses? This is your recipe.
This is my recipe. All the cheeses are all real cheese. Mozzarella, Monterey Jack, Asiago, sharp cheddar. Did I leave one out?
No, I think you got them all. Yeah.
And then we top it with more cheese on top, and that's more sharp cheddar and mozzarella, and that's where you're getting all that beautiful stringy cheese.
That's right. And if you're lucky enough, you'll get a piece of that crust that you get right there from the cheese that's on the top. But what I love too is look at the size of the noodles. The macaroni, this is not kid stuff. These are not those teeny, meeny, winky little tubes. This is like, this is hearty.
Right,
this is true comfort food at its best.
This is how you make it at home. This is about as close to homemade as you will ever get with mac and cheese. Not to mention completely gourmet. You know, all the restaurants now are serving gourmet mac and cheeses, and this is one of them.
You know what you could do? Take one of the lobster ground lobster tails and mix a little bit of lobster in with that. It would be fantastic.
That would be a rich dish right there.
It would. You don't like it in the fall, it's okay.
Right.
3 different ship dates, by the way, so you can get this now. Have the mac and cheese as a dinner for your family and do some veggies or a salad on the side. But you can have it shipped the week of the 10th of November or the week of the 8th of December. And in November, you could use it for Thanksgiving. You could use any of these side dishes for things in between when you get it on Thanksgiving, or then we also have December for Christmas. You know that one of my son's favorite things about Thanksgiving last year, his 2 favorite things, Mommy, the parade, and those sweet potatoes.
Sweet potatoes.
I didn't make the sweet potatoes. Lauren made the sweet potatoes for me.
I did. Well, these sweet potatoes are my grandmother's recipe. We always start with fresh sweet potatoes and we mash them. They're buttery and sugary and delicious, and then you have that wonderful topping on top of brown sugar.
It is a brown sugar crust.
So good. I mean, the layers are just wonderful. You've got that creamy texture of the sweet potatoes, and then you've got that crispy, nutty brown sugar topping. You can see that right there.
My favorite part is when you're getting ready to serve it, getting the giant spoon and finding the place to crack into it.
Oh,
you gotta crack through the brown sugar and that crust to get to the delicious sweet potatoes. That's the one I was saying you could do it as a dessert and serve it with vanilla bean ice cream and it would be fantastic.
Exactly.
So those are 2-pound trays of each of those, the mac and cheese, and then the Dutch crust sweet potato casserole.
Right, and you're getting all 4. We haven't even gotten through them all yet.
That's right. So here's, which one is gonna be our third?
Okay, I'm gonna go for, I'll do your favorite.
Because I don't know why I like this so much. I mean, it's just such a great balance of the large florets of broccoli that still have texture to them. There's still a delicacy and a crispness to them. But then the rice and the blend of cheese that you use and the cheese crust that's on top, it is perfectly balanced from like cheese to rice to vegetable.
I would totally agree with you. And I think that we're kindred spirits because this is really one of my favorites too, because I love broccoli and I like to eat broccoli healthy, but I like to eat it with a ton of cheese on it too.
Yeah, why the heck not? That's what I say, seriously.
Especially during the holidays when you're not worried about it and you're just having fun.
It's broccoli. It's not like chopped up so small that you don't know what it is.
Exactly. And it's a perfectly cooked. It's not mushy.
Perfectly cooked.
And so this is great for a weeknight too. You know, you don't have to use all these for your holiday.
I agree.
You can use it for any night of the week. You know, I love just to keep them in my freezer, having them ready to go. They literally take an hour from frozen, if that. Sometimes it doesn't even take that long depending on your oven. And
can you do them all at the same time?
All at the same time.
So
you can do them one at a time.
You could do all 4 of them in the oven, and all your side dishes come out at the same time as maybe the Chef Williams turkey or the hot pick ham that we talked about from Kansas City Steak Company earlier. And for all of us from the north who are used to stuffing, this is cornbread dressing.
This is cornbread dressing. Well, first of all, it's made with crumbled cornbread, fresh celery, fresh onions that we dice in-house, tons of sage, poultry seasoning, and lots of other spices, and it is so delicious. You can see, all right, does that look like crumbly cornbread dressing to you?
No.
It is so thick, and it just sticks together.
Did you
It's
see
buttermilk.
We found a friend to enjoy the buttermilk
And always
all the other
hungry
good
friends.
stuff.
Excellent.
Have you ever served these at your own house for the holidays?
Well, you know what? We luckily go to my in-laws for the holiday. I
So
haven't yet.
you don't have to cook.
No, but I will just tell you, just from a general standpoint, that my life has totally changed this year now that I'm a mom. And cooking I find to be the most complicated because it's not about just the time for cook, it's the time to follow the recipe.
And the instructions.
She is crying. I cannot look down here and say teaspoon, tablespoon, go there.
Like a cup of salt is
I
being
need
dumped into
so
something.
many more of this just in my house all the time.
Exactly.
Steve can go to the grill with the chicken. I do the side dish in a matter of minutes. I need help.
What do you want to try?
Anything. You want me to just eat off of this?
Because no one has used that
No
fork.
one's
That's
used
a
that
fork.
fork.
Well,
That's a
you
new
guys keep
fork.
raving about this broccoli, and
It's
you're
so
right.
delicious.
Pieces are huge.
I have 2 words to describe that: comfort food. Yes, that's what it's like to me. It's just
This is
that
a meal.
comforting. Yeah,
It is a meal.
The broccoli's
It's a
big
meal.
and crunchy.
Could be a meal.
The sauce is so elegant.
And you
the
know
rice is delicious.
What I've done
wait.
sometimes, I've gotten one of
gonna
those
grab a bite of this.
rotisserie chickens from the grocery store, and I've added it to the broccoli rice,
Oh,
and then it's
great
like
idea.
perfect.
That's what I
Perfect
need.
meal.
Can I just take this?
Just mix it
Yes.
right in. Instant
Take
casserole.
it.
It's pretty good, my dear.
And food. We love you.
Yes, absolutely.
Now, November, December, I know that over 600 have been, over 700 have now been spoken for.
Wow.
Every 90 days for 1 full year, do the auto delivery so you don't have to keep picking up the phone and looking out for it. We've got Barbara from Delaware who's here. Barbara, my name is Sharon, and here's Miss Lauren. How are you?
Hello, Sharon. I'm fine.
Good.
Hi,
I'm
Barbara.
sending this as a gift. Hi, how are you?
I'm great. Thanks for calling.
So this is a gift.
Yes, it's a gift to my 2 sisters.
Marvelous. And why was this the gift that you wanted to send? Because I know we've had a lot of sweets in the show, and a lot of people like to pick up different types of sweets, but this is a savory gift. So why did you choose this?
Well, I thought it would be good with Thanksgiving dinner, and since it's just the 2 of them, they could save part of it and then use it for Christmas.
It's a
That is
wonderful
perfect,
idea. Because how
perfect
long do
idea.
they stay good in the freezer for?
Oh, they're
Lauren?
good for a year, so they're good.
So yeah, they could choose and just pick out 2 for Thanksgiving and then pick out the other 2 for Christmas. And this will last them throughout the season if it's just the 2 of them.
It's a good idea, and it's something that'll really be used.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yeah, when they get, so have they ever tried this before?
I don't think so.
Have you
but
ever
I
tried
will
this?
find out.
Hey, Miss Barbara, have you tried this before?
No, I haven't.
Oh, Barbara.
I would
I
say
know, I
maybe
should
keep one
try
for
it.
yourself.
Seriously, like this sort of changed my holidays. It really changed my holidays because the most time-consuming, the most complicated things to get right and get the timing correct for are the side dishes.
Yes.
And this made my life so much easier and more delicious than I ever could have made it myself. If you ever have the time or any of the extra cash for yourself to spend, Barbara, I would highly recommend trying them for yourself.
Okay, I'll think about that and probably will.
Okay. Thank you, Barbara. We appreciate you being here for us, and I hope they love this as a gift.
Thank you.
You take
Bye.
care.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. $54.75 with your shipping and handling included. 2-pound trays of Southern cornbread dressing, macaroni and cheese casserole, broccoli rice and cheese casserole, Dutch crust sweet potato casserole, and if you thaw it out for 10 minutes beforehand out of the freezer, crack the little foil tray off, put them in your Temptations. Nobody knows that you didn't make it, and Lauren has given us permission to.
Full permission. Take
So
credit.
it's sneaky, but she's given us permission. By the way, 1,200 gone. Thank you, my dear.
Oh, thank you.
Mwah. And stay here because we've got Amy off to the side. Once again, I miss you, Miss Mimi.
Aw, you can
I'll
be
see you
talking
again
all
real
with us.
soon.